All right, here we go. Good afternoon. Thank you very much, Brian Bongomin. My name is Wangeshi Kanyeki. I'm a media practitioner. We would want to hear from you on some tips you can give about taking care of retirement and how we can make that season in our lives a little more comfortable. You know, as the African saying goes, is that people expect their children to look after them. And I just want to ask, is this the best option to look after your retirement? So before we start, I'd like to ask Brian if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself and which country you are from and what you do, and then we'll go right into the questions.
Thank you, Wangeshi, for having me. My name is Brian Bongomin. I'm the Manager Business Development and Operations at Enwealth Financial Services. I'm from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. I don't think there is a better place in Africa than Uganda, as it were. If that country is there, then it's not yet there. Now, talking about Enwealth. Enwealth is a financial services company, and we offer financial solutions towards the lifetime of someone to offer the wellness of the person, of the individual, from the beginning of their lives to the end of their lives. So we have products that range from the younger stages of someone's life. For example, the personal pension plan, where someone is able to accumulate benefits over a long period of time. Now, after this has been accumulated, we also have products in the de-accumulation phase of someone's life. And that's where the income drawdown comes in, where we convert lump sum pay into monthly payments, okay? And then we also have the personal medical retirement fund. So this caters for medical benefits when someone has retired. Now, underlying all this are the training services that we offer. So whether you are young, you're middle-aged, or you're senior-aged, knowledge is key. So we are able to offer a lot of financial literacy training and programs so that you're able to use this money better your life over your period on earth. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I've just picked from you that you have several products for that make retirement a more comfortable experience. And I must say, COVID has really exposed us to how retirement is going to be, you know, less interaction with the community, limited finances, and health challenges. Yes.
Yes, very, very true.
And my question is, even before we go, and I'd like to just focus on one product today, which will be the income drawdown. But before we get to give you an opportunity to just explain what income drawdown is, tell me what are the maybe top 3 pain points of retirement or basic necessity pillars in retirement.
Now, when you are thinking about retirement, it is good to ensure that, one, you have enough funds to cater for you in retirement. Studies have showed that people are living longer now. So that means that the funds that you have to cater for you in retirement must be adequate for your period on earth. Now, also at the senior age of someone's life, what is pertinent, therefore, is that you must ensure that this money is not eroded in a very short time. Remember, you're in your advanced years, okay? Now, in your advanced years, you're prone to a lot of diseases that can eat into your retirement benefits that you've accumulated over the years, okay? So all these are key when you're thinking about retiring. And studies have actually said that when you want to retire, ensure that you have saved at least 150% of your monthly income today. So when you have saved that, or when you have something close to that, then at least you're able to say, I will live a comfortable retirement.
Okay. All right. So what I'm hearing is you need to have an income, you need to have probably shelter and medical as well.
Yes.
Because that takes away your income. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because actually, if I'm to pick from a study of NSSF, the people that they pay here in Uganda, the bulk of them spend their money on medical benefits. The other bulk, significant number, spend it on housing. Okay? Now, a few now go ahead and start a business at that particular stage in time, which speaks again to sustainability of income at retirement. Yes.
Okay.
So those are key things for people when they're retiring, because that shows where they spend their money.
All right. Okay, so now while there are many products for retirement, let's look at the new product that Enwealth is launching, the income drawdown plan. What is that and how does it work?
Now, the income drawdown. To appreciate the income drawdown fund and arrangement, you must take into cognizance that our market, especially here in Uganda, is filled with a lot of accumulation products. We have occupational pension schemes, we have a lot of investment clubs, we have all these arrangements and products that help to accumulate someone's fund over their course of life. Now, once this money has been accumulated, it is usually paid on a lump sum. Now, that's where the risk is, because studies have showed that regardless of the amount, under 3 years, this amount is usually spent. Now, where the income drawdown comes in is at that stage. To pick this lump sum someone has accumulated either from a pension scheme or a provident fund scheme, or an investment club, or even from business, and convert it for you into a monthly pay, into a quarterly pay, into a half-year pay, or even an annual pay if you so desire. Now that helps you mitigate the risk of eroding this money you've spent a lot of energy and time accumulating and eroding it in under 2 years. So in a nutshell, that's what the income drawdown is all about. Converting a lump sum pay into a monthly or a periodic pay while you're earning interest from the residual amount.
Excellent. So if somebody is planning for their retirement, do they need, how is this different from a pension scheme? Do I need both? Or what does one need? Do you need just a pension scheme, or do you need both? Are they complementary? What's the relation between the income drawdown fund and the pension?
Now, when we talk about retirement, what we have to know is that in retirement, someone's pension ought not to be the only source of income for them. So when you're looking at, if you're already, let's say, in a pension scheme, you also can benefit from this income drawdown and complement your monthly pay with an additional monthly pay, so that your consolidated amount that you get on a monthly basis is far much greater than what you're getting when you have only one solution.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then remember also from this side, it's not just about the monthly pay. there is the silent interest you earn from your amount. You're actually in control of your income drawdown fund. So you can come out and say, I want to increase the amount I am getting on a monthly basis. And we sit with you and we work the numbers for you. Or you can decide to say, look here, I'm getting a lot of money that I don't need. Can you just reduce on this amount that I get on a monthly basis? And again, we sit with you and we work the numbers with you and be able, so that you're able to get exactly what you need on a monthly basis. Something that you may not get from an ordinary pension scheme.
Okay. And I'm just wondering, who is eligible for this? Am I too old for it? How old do I need to be to start to join this income drawdown fund? Is there a time limit? Yeah.
Now, to answer your question, to start with, you're not too old for it. Okay? So, who are the people who need these products? Number one, people that are in retirement. So, in Uganda, most people, most schemes retire their members at 55. Our NSSF pays people at 55. Some schemes even go up to 60, and even others up to 70. Okay? So once you've reached the retirement stage, this is a good and ideal product for you. Number two, people who want to convert all or a portion of their money into a periodic pay. So there are people who are self-employed, right? There are people who are into business, and they always make these good, quick deals that give them this lump sum pay, okay? This good amount of money they have made. Now you're able to convert that amount into a monthly pay. Number three, people who want to be assured of a monthly income over a long period of time. Now, if you're here and you're fearing that, okay, I'm getting this amount of money, I'm not sure if it's going to sustain me for the rest of my life, then this is a good product for you, okay? Provident fund schemes, you can offer this also as an alternative to your members, so that as opposed to paying them this lump sum amount, they also have an alternative where they commit a portion of the lump sum into a periodic pay. And also there are people who say that, okay, I want to fix this money somewhere, let it be earning interest, while I'm also getting something. This is a good product for you. Yeah.
And you're saying you have them to put, there's a waiting period, is that right? Or do I start being paid immediately?
No, the beauty also about this income drawdown is that you choose when you want to start to be paid.
Uh-huh.
So there are people who bring in this lump sum. Let's say they have brought 10 million, 20 million, whichever amount really, $1 million, Kenyan shillings, you know. They can say that I'm giving it to you now and pay me at the end of this month. Or I'm giving it to you now and pay me after 3 months. Pay me after 6 months. You choose when you want to start be paid. Yes.
Oh.
So it's an immediate solution. Again, I told you, you are in control when you come to an income drawdown. Okay? So if you feel that, yes, this money, I've got it now, but I don't need to be paid right now, still that's okay. Come and just tell us when you want to start. And even when you forget, when that time comes for us, we will pay you.
Okay. Am I able, once somebody comes to you with an income drawdown proposal, and they want maybe to keep it for 10 years, are they able to predict how much interest they will have earned, or is that unpredictable? I mean, how do you, are you able to project that?
Yes, when we are signing you on board, there are projection figures that we share with you, okay?
Yeah.
That we give you that at the time of sign up, with this projection of return, this is how after 2 years, after 3 years, after 7 years, after 10 years, or even after 20 years. This is how it will look like, okay? However, it's also subject to market performance, okay? So if the market performs better than that, then we also are able to return to you and tell you that, look here, this has been the return the market has given, and this is how far it has affected what you have, okay? Yes, so it's a both way. We are able to predict, because even a budget in itself, people have personal budgets, companies, organizations have budgets, but they are based on some predictions and assumptions. So when we are also making this forecast, it's also based on some assumptions and predictions of return, okay? Which then we sit with you over this journey to see how the reality of it is playing out. Yeah.
How safe is the money? I bring to you this bulk amount of money, or I bring to Enwealth, or what assurance do I have that my money is safe?
That's a very good question, because in our market, there's a lot of mistrust when it comes to pension players, okay? But this cannot be overemphasized, that your money is safe. One, the product is regulated, and we are regulated by the Uganda Retirement Benefit Regulatory Authority, okay? And by the fact that we are regulated, it means that we don't just wake up one morning and we do what we want, okay? There is a framework by which we operate in. There is a scope within the regulations where the investments are done and how your benefits are managed. All the players that also manage your fund, inclusive of Enwealth Financial Services, we are licensed, okay? So we are professionals in our own right. Therefore, being able to share this professionalism in the management of your funds, okay? And based on all this, these funds, there are a lot of layers in place. The person where you pay the money, you don't receive your money cash. There's someone also who does, and their duties to be just to invest the money. And then there's the auditor that comes and audits the entire fund to give assurance to the members that there is no fraud or misrepresentation in terms of management of these funds. So this product is well regulated and very, very safe for our members. Yeah.
For people who sign up for the product, are there any additional benefits? I'm thinking, what happens in the future if I lose my job, if I've not retired yet, or I become very sick? How does that work in terms of benefits? Are there additional benefits to putting my money in this?
Oh yes, there are benefits. One, you did actually rightly allude to the fact that if someone loses their job, does it mean that also the monthly pay stops? No, okay? So that's the beauty about it. This is independent of other events that may happen in your life. So when someone loses their job, at least you're guaranteed that Enwealth, through the income drawdown fund, will be paying you on a monthly basis, okay? There is the silent benefit of the interest. Because remember, it's, how do I always want to liken it to a tank that we have in our homes, okay? In your home, there is a tank, a water tank there, that you use in the kitchen to wash your utensils, you use in the bathroom. But remember, this water does not get depleted. Why? Because there is continuous flow to the tank. There is continuous flow to the tank while you're still using the same water. Now copy that logic and bring it to the income drawdown fund, okay? So as we pay you on a monthly, there is still the flow that comes in form of interest. There's still the flow that comes in form of interest. And that is also something that is beneficial to our clients. You're also able to attach a medical benefit to it, okay? So as a person, you may say, I don't have insurance cover, okay? Can I out of this fund get some insurance benefit, medical benefit out of it, okay? And we're able to sit with you and arrange such a solution for you so that as you're getting paid monthly, you also have the exposure to medical cover that will help you as you're being paid and drawing down from this fund. So there are quite a number of benefits from it. And also, should you also want this money lump sum, you're able to also be paid, okay? So you can decide to say, after the 10 years, give me my money as what is left, and we will give it to you, the lump sum, okay? And that really is comforting for our clients, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not that you fix this money and it is gone, it's lost, no.
All right, speaking of gone, what happens if somebody unfortunately passes on? I know we don't like talking about this in Africa, but what happens if somebody passes on, and well, how will my children know about the money? Where is the money? How do you deal with that in terms of beneficiaries?
Yes, you note that in our market, people don't want to talk about death.
Yes.
But death is a fact of life. For some, it comes sooner than others. For others, it comes later. So what we do at the point when we are signing you up, you nominate your beneficiaries, okay? And this is subject to change, by the way. It's not cast in stone. So some people can decide to nominate their parents, and unfortunately, your parents pass on before you. And you cannot say, okay, I have filled this, and it cannot be changed. No, you can change this nominated beneficiaries at any point in time. So you nominate them. You can decide to say, I have Wanjechi there. In the case of death, give her 50%. You understand? So now, when someone passes on, these beneficiaries have the choice. Do they want to continue with the drawdown arrangement? Or they want to receive the residual amount at that stage, the balance at that stage, as a lump sum, and it is paid to them. So those are the options that are given to them, yes.
Okay, and how does one sign up? And I'll add an additional question. How does one track their payments? Do I have to wait until I'm retired to see how much money was accumulated, or is there a way I'm able to track? So 2 questions I have for you. How does one sign up, and how does one track their payments, just to be knowing what their actual financial position is?
Yeah. Now, how does one sign up? I'll start with that. Sign up is easy. You can go to our website, and that is enwealth.co.ug. There is an income drawdown tab that is there. You're able to download this form, and then we'll be able to engage with you as you sign up. But also you can come to our offices as well, and we'll be able to carry you through the sign up process. Now you fill a form, okay? And as we are filling this form, remember the projections we spoke about earlier, okay? Now, we sit down with you, we do out the forecast of how it will be like, which then is captured in the form, all right? We share with you our bank account details, and you're able to transfer this money to the bank. And when you stipulate that maybe pay me end of this month, pay me after a quarter, pay me after a year, okay? At that stage, which you have nominated, when you want to receive the money, you're paid, okay? How are you able to access your statement? You can access your statement online. We have a web portal. When we sign you up, we give you a member portal, which you can log in, and you're able to track your money as it flows, as you withdraw, the interest that has been earned. All this is accessible through our portal, and also any personal forecast that you want to make. It's all available on the portal. We also have an Enwealth app, so you can go to Play Store, download the Enwealth Financial Services app, log in also as well, and you're able to see your statement as you so desire. You can export this statement on PDF. You can also export it to Excel if you want to make any computations with it. It is really so flexible for you. But you can also write an email to us at Enwealth Financial Services, info@enwealth.co.ug, and we're able to share your statement with you. So this is not a product you just sign up and to thy tent, O Israel. No, okay? It is we are here for you, and we'll be able to unhold you and guide you where you have any challenges. But all this, we have leveraged on technology to ensure that we make it so easy for our members to access their statements and benefits. And when you're paid, there's also an SMS that is sent to your registered phone, and also you're notified through email. So you have a lot of communication channels through which you can access your benefits.
Okay, excellent. That sounds like an exciting product, something that people should take up. If you're listening to this and you'd be interested to take up the product, please put your comments at the bottom, and Enwealth personnel will be able to get back to you and sign you up for this amazing and exciting product. Brian, do you have any closing remarks? Do you have something you want to say in closing?
Yes, thank you. This has really been a privilege for us as Enwealth to engage with you and to discuss more about our income drawdown plan. Enwealth Financial Services, we always say we assure our clients a better tomorrow. Okay, so please, in case you want any financial guidance, any literacy programs, any solutions, we are here for you. And we assure you that with Enwealth, your tomorrow definitely is better. COVID may shake it a bit, but Enwealth will make you smile.
Excellent. So thank you very much for your time. This has been an amazing session, Brian. We are so grateful. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. And I like what your motto is, that your retirement is your responsibility. You need to take care of yourself. You don't want your standard of living to go to drop so that you can't even buy a newspaper. You want to live comfortably as a reward of all your hard work and all the years of working. So this is a product for you. Please put your comment at the bottom and somebody can get back to you. So that is all for today. I have been your host, Wangeshi Kanyeki, all the way from Nairobi, and I want to thank you very much, Brian, for your time, and keep up the good work of giving dignity to those in retirement. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Wangeshi. God bless.